Am I the only one who's been noticing lately that shows are less about the characters actually in the show and becoming more and more about the new shows we're going to be getting soon? We have a huge slate of Marvel releases announced off the backs of dozens of stressed out and overworked VFX artists, and almost every single one of them seems to be a launch pad for something else. Wakanda Forever released a very epic looking trailer of things happening. I don't know what any of them are, but the music and editing told me to be impressed. They very much caught my attention with the Ironheart tease. I can't wait to see a young Wakandan woman stealing Iron Man's identity and all of his stuff after he sacrificed himself for literally everyone. They had hints that the X-Men were coming, subtly shoved in your face via Miss Marvel. I don't know the exact details of that one firsthand because, like literally everyone else on planet Earth, I didn't watch the show. Also, they put an appearance from Captain Marvel herself, because they have so little idea of what to do with her. Pretty much all they can think of is having her show up on screen, say that she's up to something, and then bugger off again. I'm looking at you, Shang-Chi. And perhaps the most egregious example is the cameo machine itself, She-Hulk. Not only have they put a boatload of cameos directly into the trailer, they actually have the writer boasting about how many cameos they're including as a selling point. You know that you're meant to show the protagonist, right? I tuned into Moon Knight because I wanted to see Moon Knight, believe it or not. Fun as it was watching his wife do literally everything, ironically reducing him to a cameo. A surprise guest appearance from a fan favourite character is meant to be exactly that. A surprise. It's not meant to be the point of your project. It was one thing to introduce Black Panther in Civil War to build him up for his solo movie. They gave him an arc, they established his character, they showed his principles and beliefs, and honestly, for me, he was the highlight of Civil War. It was a great film overall, but something about him stood out above the rest. Damn shame they spoiled it all by undoing his growth and making the film about who gets to control the drugs and introducing a relatable villain who believes the only reason black people don't just kill everyone and take over the world is because they don't have enough guns. Very progressive. Cameos are supposed to be rewards for the fans that were paying attention. Daredevil's appearance in No Way Home was a great example of it. If you haven't seen the Netflix show or read his name in the comics, then you don't know who he is. He's just some lawyer guy with really fast reflexes. But the sound in my cinema when he showed up on screen was one of genuine excitement. The really fun part was seeing a bunch of people lean over to the person sitting next to them being very confused as to why this was such a big deal. It's a cool little moment and that's all it should be. Cameos are not content. If you have to advertise them, then it just looks like you have no idea what to do with your title character. Anything can have a cameo in it. Look, here's a cameo of my own. I'm Doom Guy. That doesn't add anything of substance to this video, it's just there so I can put it in the thumbnail. Just look what happened to the Book of Boba Fett. They took what should have been a fun throwaway line or a dramatic appearance in the finale and literally pasted in huge chunks of what should have been The Mandalorian Season 3. Boba's dramatic return from the dead and us finally getting to hear more of the baddest bounty hunter in the galaxy mostly became about a small green mugwai deciding if he wanted to stay with the other sodding cameo, although I think we can all agree that Boba Fett had much bigger problems than that. People keep talking about Star Wars and superhero fatigue, and at this point, honestly, it's kind of hard to ignore why it's a conversation. It's an endless deluge of content being made to introduce more content, and it's missing all of the essential elements that make people want to watch more of what you have to offer. Make people enjoy what you have for them now. Give us a story that's fulfilling and can stand on its own. Give us characters that we can fall in love with and get invested in without it turning into an advert. If it feels like you're just making a film about a character because you need more filler to get you to the next important content drop, then don't make it. I'll take quality over quantity any day of the week. Now get out of my box fort.